Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode complex corporate filings to find out what these companies are really doing. Today we are diving into Voya Financial's latest report. It seems like they are making some interesting bets, but are these bets hitting the mark or missing the target? Let's find out. If you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you are subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below for more in-depth discussions. Alright, first things first, this is a report from early July of 2025. It is called a Form 8K. Basically, they are using this report to let investors know something important happened. So what is the important thing? Well, it has to do with their alternative investment income. Now, alternative investments are things that are not your run-of-the-mill stocks and bonds. Think of it more like private equity, hedge funds, real estate, or even infrastructure projects. These can give you higher returns, but they can also be riskier and harder to predict. Voya is letting investors know that their income from these investments for the second quarter of 2025 is going to be a bit different than expected. They expect to release their full quarterly results around August. It seems like someone was a bit too eager to talk numbers. Anyway, for the second quarter, Voya estimates their alternative investment income to be between $45 million before taxes. That amount is around $5 million above what they expected. They say that their initial assessment is a range. If you think of the middle number, 50 million, about $5 million swing above or below, that's not such a huge amount. This income includes a couple of things: alternative investment income in their general account. That is, the money an insurance company sets aside to pay future claims and investment returns in their investment management business. And in case you are wondering, Voya's long-term expectation for these types of investments is a 9% annual return. So that is the point of comparison. Are they hitting that 9% or not? This quarter, they are pretty much on track, give or take a little bit. Now, here is the important catch. Voya says these numbers are preliminary, meaning they could change. They have not finished closing the books for the quarter. Also, their accountants have not looked these numbers over yet, so take these figures with a grain of salt. The company also says that it is possible they will decide to make material adjustments, meaning big changes to these numbers as they finish their work for the quarter. Finally, there is a legal disclaimer saying that because they are giving information now, they do not want you to think this information is legally binding like other reports. Now let's step back and look at the whole picture. Voya Financial is in the business of helping people plan, invest, and protect their savings. Alternative investments are just one part of their overall strategy ad. So what do we make of all this? Voya seems to be managing expectations. They are giving investors a heads up about their alternative investment income before the official earnings release. This is an attempt to avoid surprises and keep investors informed. The fact that their alternative investment income is roughly in line with their long-term expectations is a good sign. This suggests their investment strategy is relatively stable. However, that word preliminary is waving a flag for investors. The final numbers could look different, so it is best to wait for the full earnings report to get a clear view. From a risk point of view, a lot rides on Voya's investment management skills. If they pick the wrong alternative investments, it could hurt their returns and profitability. It goes both ways. If they pick the right investments, it could boost their returns and profitability. Overall, Voya seems to be navigating the alternative investment world reasonably well. But as the old saying goes, the devil is in the details. We will have to wait for the full quarterly report to really dig in. Alright, that is our breakdown of Voya's filing. What is your take on these numbers? Do you think this is a good strategy for Voya? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you found this analysis valuable, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.